all of those types of variations of the word, what we're doing is undervaluing space.
This is happiness, to be everything at once. Be unblinded, be unlearned, be unbridled and unburned.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Mood Prep. My name is Dave Nixon, and we're going to talk about the Grand Canyon today. Well, actually more like the Grand Void, more like spaciousness. One of the things that I came to learn pretty quickly when going through my own developmental journey was my desire to feel silence. One of the quotes that came past me that resonated with me was, speak only if you improve the silence. It's something that I've used as a practice, not always been super competent with. Sometimes I've improved nothing by cancelling the silence with my sound. But the key point here is going, in silence, it's in void, there's not nothing, because nothing is something. Silence is something, right? It's not a void. There's beauty in that. And so when we feel in our areas of our life that we need to feel things, feel time, feel days, feel silence, feel space, feel the house, like all of those types of variations of the word, what we're doing is undervaluing space, right? Like, take away the window, the importance of this space cut out in a hole in your wall is so you can see outside. It's so you can get natural daylight into the house. That hole in the wall isn't nothing. In fact, it's absolutely crucial something, even though it is no thing. That's the importance of it, right? And so look at this with everything else. When we try to feel our life, feel sound, right, as if there's meant to be something there, it only needs to be there because we think in our mind that something needs to be there, because otherwise I'm the one that's going to feel anxious about it. Maybe I'm doing it so someone else doesn't feel anxious about it, which I'm anxious about their potential anxiousness. It's just seeing all that and being okay with silence. If all we do is talk, if all we do is feel things, we're missing out on so much of life. Like, we pay money, right, to go and see the Grand Canyon. I've never been. Bear with me. But the Grand Canyon wouldn't be what it is if it was just filled, right? Maybe if it was a nice lake, it might be a nice view. Maybe if it was like the plains over Nevada or something, it's quite profound. But we go see it because it is spaciousness, carved. And we don't want to feel that. We want it to be spaciousness. And so being able to hold that spaciousness in areas of our life, whether it be in conversation, and catching ourselves feeling the need to feel silence. Silence is something. Silence can be thinking. And that can be some of the most important thinking you may ever do. This is why so many of your profound thoughts come to you when you're driving, when you're on the toilet, when you're in the shower, when you're out hiking or walking by yourself, because there's no sound. There's no one else there to fill the void, to fill the sound. You're able to think through your thoughts because that silence isn't nothing. It's an opportunity. But we don't get that opportunity. We don't get the daylight coming through if we kind of continually fill it with things or sounds, or fill the void from a space of thinking that that's somehow going to enrich our life. Move towards silence. Move towards space. It's my offer for you. And find out what comes from it, what grows from it. And find out what parts of you may fall apart, may fall away because of it. Because those parts that fall away, they're not actually you. They're all the structures that you hold in mind, that you call you. They're the things that potentially make you anxious, angry, etc. Not that those are negative emotions. They're pointing to something. They're emotions. Energy in motion. Explore it, but explore it in the silence. Otherwise, team, that's me done. I'm out. If you found this podcast beneficial, it would mean the world to me if you'd pass on to someone else that you think would also find it beneficial. If you haven't already, you can grab my book, Minding Yourself, anywhere online that sells books. You can also get it as an ebook from the link in my bio on Instagram, Whiskey, Wisdom, and Weights. One of those three. I forget how it goes. It's an alliteration. And that's me done. I'm out. Until tomorrow, peace and pizza, kick today in the dick, and slay the dragon. I'll see you soon.